At college campuses around the country tonight, there are numerous gatherings in favor of gun control. For its part, the National Rifle Association says it will resist any effort to restrict the rights of gun owners because of the terrorist attacks. And ABC's John Cochran has found that in the wake of the attacks, in some parts of the country, gun sales are actually brisk.
Okay, it was your last round.
Amy Doherty never wanted a gun in her home, certainly never thought she and her husband would find themselves on a Northern Virginia firing range.
Super. Excellent.
Like others in their gun training class, the Dohertys realized a gun might not stop a terrorist attack, but could protect them from civil disorder that might follow.
It's a mob mentality is what I'm afraid of, yeah.
It's just the fear of the unknown and what could possibly happen.
Some buyers are long-time owners who now want more guns, more ammunition. But many gun dealers report they're selling mostly to people who have never owned one, like Chris Rue.
I've always been against buying guns and having a handgun because if it's not there, no damage can be done. Just the recent events, I have to be prepared.
Dealers report the heaviest sales on the East Coast, especially in gun shops not far from where the terrorist attacks occurred. In Chantilly, Virginia, this dealer sold out and had to restock.
I've been here for 10, 11 years now, and I have never seen it as busy as it has been right now.
In California, far from where the attacks took place, sales shot up 50%.
We're selling guns almost as fast as we're receiving them.
The biggest jump since the Los Angeles riots 9 years ago. In Pasadena, Tom Farrell bought a rifle.
There is a time when people need to know how to protect themselves, and if you're not a black belt or something, it's what else can you do?
But some first-time gun owners wonder if they're doing the right thing.
You're still not sure it was a great idea to go out and buy a weapon?
Not 100%, maybe not even 50%.
The president has urged Americans to resume their normal lives. For thousands of Americans, owning a gun may not be normal, but it is now part of their lives. John Cochran, ABC News, Chantilly, Virginia.
There are several other items in the national briefing tonight, beginning with the Supreme Court, which convened with a moment of silence today. The justices said they would not decide several cases. They let stand a ruling that racial profiling is not unconstitutional. They denied an appeal from a Muslim woman who was not allowed to wear a headscarf at the car rental where she worked. And the court also said that former President Clinton could not argue cases before the Supreme Court, even if he wished to. He can appeal, but his legal license has already been suspended in Arkansas for dishonesty in the Paula Jones case. This came as a bit of a surprise. Half the state workers in Minnesota have gone on strike. That's 28,000 people, everyone from janitors to healthcare workers and zookeepers. The dispute is about wages and benefits. The union had delayed negotiations because of the terrorist attacks, but now it says its members are proud to be American and that striking is a fundamental democratic right. And on the U.S.-Mexico border, hundreds of Mexicans are being turned away by American customs because they failed to convert their border crossing cards into the new laser visas, which contain fingerprints and magnetic strips. About 2 million Mexicans have actually missed the deadline. When we're going to come back, a closer look at a world apart, the people who do not know about the attack on the United States.